reputable starts talking about UFOs, you can co-opt the person and say, hey, want to know UFOs? We'll show you the real deal. But not only can you never talk about it publicly, you have to be a debunker publicly.
I'll tell the government right now, tell you right now if you're listening, NSA, c.i.a, I'm available, okay? If you show me all the real wreckage, I swear to God, I will make fun of that crap to the end of time. I'll make up stories. I'll lie to my mother. I don't care. You show me a UFO, I'll lie to my mother. I swear to God, I will make fun of that crap to the end of time. I'll make up stories. I'll lie to my mother. I don't care. You show me a UFO, I'll lie to my mother.
All right, man. Slow key, and I am. I say I am Mr. Super Facts. Let's talk about this Ryan Garcia situation. All right. Okay. Just like you heard this controlled opposition Joe Rogan just say, they'll lie to their own mother. I'm gonna get into my theory in a second, but you know, situations like this, it's important to put all the possibilities on the table, and then just basically, you know, I mean, we might not ever know. It seems like the most we could do is just put the possibilities on the table, right? So number one, the dude is under. Well, the simplest one is, you know, Ryan Garcia is an agent. Everything that's coming out of his mouth, he's reading a script. Somebody's telling him to say that, for whatever reason, you know, maybe they're saying if you don't say this or you don't repeat this script, we're going to finish your career off. You're going to lose your next fight. And basically you're going to be a bum. Because, you know, once these boxers once they lose like 2-3 fights, nobody cares about them anymore, which is kind of fucked up because they can still be great fighters. But it's all about confidence when it comes to these fighters. You know what I'm saying? So when they lose and the whole world is calling them a bum, they just don't have that. They don't have the mental fortitude to keep going. You know what I'm saying? The majority of them. Now you got the special ones that can get back in the ring and they can perform. But a lot of times these dudes, man, all they have is their record. So that could be the first option. It could be a situation where somebody is feeding him. You know, it's basically, you know, extortion, you know, career extortion. If you do not go, you know, read the script, your career is going to be over, right? Another situation could be he could be under mind control. He could be under MK Ultra, some sort of, you know, it's like he could have had a psychological attack. Who the fuck knows? And it's funny because I'm actually surprised he don't had a blonde hair, because normally they change their hair color once they start, you know, they start fucking with him like that. It's kind of like a symbol. So I'm actually surprised he hasn't changed his hair color, or maybe he'll change his hair color after his fight or something like that. You know what I'm saying? So he could be under some sort of control. They could be hitting him with neurological energy weapons. Who the fuck knows? Who the hell knows, right? So that's another option, because we're going to play a clip and he speaks about how they tried to wipe his memory, right? So we're going to get into that in a second. Another option could be, you know, Javante Tank Davis then hit this motherfucker so hard. You know what I'm saying? The motherfucker lost his mind. Maybe this is just a side effect of a Tank Davis fucking punch, man. That you got hit so fucking hard by Tank Davis, nigga, you done turned into a conspiracy theorist unwillingly. This motherfucker's he became a critical thinker on accident. He became a conspiracy theorist on accident. Let's have a real conversation. What the fuck? He got hit by Tank. Illuminati is real, nigga. Let's have a real conversation. God damn. Well, and if that's the case, then we need Tank to punch a lot of. We got about 329 million Americans. Tank Davis need to go ahead and hit with an uppercut, some sort of left hook, follow it up with a jab directly to the face, to the brain. Let's have a real conversation. So, hey, Tank Davis, shout out you, man. Tank Davis might be You know what I'm saying? We might need to utilize the violence of Tank Davis to wake up these sheep. Let's have a real conversation to wake up the masses. We need to kidnap Tank Davis and have him punch all of these sleepwalking NPC zombies directly in the brain. And we can conduct our own experiment. Right? The option that I'm kind of leaning towards, if I had to pick one, is, these people, it's their religion. It's a part of their religion that they must tell us what they're going to do. They must tell us their plans. And if we choose not to fight back, then we're giving them consent. So it's their religion. This is just a part of their religion. Okay. They tell us what's coming, what they're doing. They show it to us every way possible. You could go get a Happy Meal and see some Illuminati blueprints on it. Let's have a real conversation. But you continue. But guess what? People keep going back to that place. You know what I mean? People keep going back. They keep going back. So that is all the consent that these people, these wicked entities need. That's all the consent that they need. You keep coming back for more. You keep participating. You keep indulging in this depravity and demonic behavior. Let's have a real conversation. So I think that anything that comes out, everything that we're being shown in this satanic simulation realm, everything that we're shown, it is approved, whether it be an algorithm or whatever. So I feel like Ryan Garcia, he's being allowed to say what he's saying. I feel like they're actually utilizing him to let people know what's going on. I mean, Bohemian Grove, I mean, this is all old shit. This is everything. He's not saying anything coming out of his mouth. Once again, it's nothing new under this sun. Okay, maybe when the artificial sun come around, Ryan Garcia has not said a single thing that, people that actually been awake for a couple of years didn't already know or haven't already heard of. Not a single thing. You know what I'm saying? And what I feel is the most disrespectful thing here is, which is kind of like a subliminal messaging, but they're making Ryan Garcia out to be like the Jesus of the truth community, like, or the Nostradamus of truth seekers and, critical thinkers and conspiracy theorists, whatever you want to call it. They're making him like the face, the same way they made Alex Jones the face, the same way, they kind of had like Andrew Tate the face. You know what I'm saying? Like mascots, like Ryan Garcia. They're just constantly pushing this shit in our face. Ryan Garcia predicted the Baltimore bridge collapsing. Ryan Garcia, now he's talking about the Diddy shit and he's predicting this and predicting that. And I'm just like, bro, see, this is what I'm saying, man. They're really trolling us. I don't think people understand. That really is gaslighting, man. Because you can just look into Ryan Garcia's eyes when he's on these videos. You can look into his eyes. You can tell he's scared. You can tell he's scared. And he keep talking about God, this, and Jesus, that. I'm like, bro, you don't. I don't. When I look at him, he just looks scared. And it's like when you really have a relationship with the creator, the source, you don't look like that. Your eyes don't look like that. The tone of his voice, he looks scared. He's acting scared and he sounds scared. And that comes from a place of fear, and fear is a man-made illusion. So once you really truly, you know what I'm saying, you have a relationship with source, it's not even a fact. Fear isn't even a factor, okay, in the words of Toe Rogan. So yeah, he's not passing my spiritual discernment test. He's not passing it. He's not passing it. So just be careful for that. They're trying to make him out to be the face. He's, as I said, it was Alex Jones, and then it was like Andrew Tate, and then now it's fucking a boxer, Ryan Garcia. Can you believe this? So we're gonna get into these clips, but if I had to guess, that's what I would think is going on. You know, he's just he's just playing his role. He's just playing his role, and the information they're using him, right, as a demonic conduit. Everything is inverted. You got to understand, everything that they're saying is inverted. It's reverse. Okay, so you got to remember that if he's telling you to praise this and praise that, he's really talking about praising somebody else or a different, the opposite entity. You know what I'm saying? So I think they're just using him. Bro, what? Bro, what? Yeah, so I think they're just using him to kind of troll the people that's really awake, to troll the people that's really critical thinkers. And things like that, man. So let's get into this. Let's get into these clips, man. Getting knocked out does something to Most High woke him up in the midst of selling his soul. He's doing what he has to do to get it back, but the least won't let him go. I mean, that could be an option as well. That could be an option as well. You know what I'm saying? That could be an option as well, but it just, the optics, it looks bad, man. It looks bad. That's why, like, when you're trying to find yourself, you cannot, it's doing it publicly is not the way. You need to be alone. You need to isolate, and sometimes you need to isolate for months, years. You know what I'm saying? To truly, like, get up in that right vibration, man. You know what I'm saying? So let's get into this right here.
No, I'm just here. I've been following Alex's stuff for a while. Always been intrigued by what he's saying. So I obviously do my own spaces, so I'm not here to try to really input too much. I'm here to listen. But I do understand that April 8th is a monumental day for a lot of people, and I agree with Alex. It is quite strange that the government is tripping out on this day, and there's a lot of solar eclipses. But what we do know is that this solar eclipse, if you target it on the map, there's clear signs that this is a sign from God for people to repent of their sins. Things are coming out, the truth is coming out, and everybody can see it. Everybody's getting exposed, and nobody can do anything about it. But again, I'm here to just listen, and if you guys want me to speak about anything, I will. But again, you guys can continue the show. I'm just here to just show my support for Alex, as I feel like I always have, and let the Lord's will be done, not mine. So have a good space. I'll be listening.
Well, Ryan, I really thank you. I really appreciate you calling in. Since you're here, we talked about the occult and how they're obsessed with numerology and with astrology and with astrophysics that's more modern. They brought into that, but it all has its roots.
You got to remember, like, the first thing, one of the first things, I need to make like a top 10, the first top 10 things you learn when you really wake up, not pseudo woke, not fake woke, not when you're, they got you fucking drowning in these rabbit holes. When you really wake up and you actually have the eyes to see through the code of the matrix. Because one of those steps is you realize, oh, Alex Jones is controlled opposition. Alex Jones is whatever agent, whatever ABC agent. Alex Jones is not an organic, genuine, real truth seeker. Okay, people are going to always say, but what about everything he says? Look at everything he says comes true. But people never ask, where is he getting his information from? Where is he getting his information from? People never ask that shit. So one of the first things you learn is Alex Jones he was used as a mascot to make us critical thinkers look crazy as hell. So whenever you say anything that goes against the mainstream media, the first image that comes into their mind, they put Alex Jones' face on your body. I mean, it's just manipulation, tactics 101. It's as simple as that. So you got to remember. So if Ryan Garcia is up on here and he's claiming to be, so conscious and so aware, so you mean to tell me you don't know this? You mean to tell me, Ryan, you don't know that Alex Jones is a ABC agent? You don't know Alex Jones is an asset to those people that's trying to destroy the reputation of genuine, organic, critical thinkers, people that really just can see through the matrix and don't want to participate. That's the first thing. That's one of the first things you're supposed to learn. Just like how I see Elon Musk on here doing shows with Alex Jones, just like I see Andrew Tate up on here doing shows with Alex Jones. Birds of a feather flock together. Birds of a feather flock together. It's funny how like Andrew Tate, they're trying to lock him up. He's facing spending some years in prison or whatever. The federales is on his ass, but he's running around with the feds, which Alex Jones is the feds, or maybe he's above the feds. I don't saying Alex Jones, bro. This is the same Alex Jones that they said, but he got sued for like what, $1 trillion or $1 billion, and he's still able to, like, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? How can he even afford a cell phone? How can you even afford a cell phone? Like, what are you talking about, bro? So these people, these is I don't trust me personally. I don't trust none of these people because once again, you are the company you keep. If they over here and they constantly talking to Alex Jones, and we know Alex Jones is controlled opposition, he's an asset, he's a sellout, then I mean, come on, bro. You're not gonna see a real person around a fake person all the time like this. It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. So how is Ryan Garcia so awake and aware of, and he's out here making predictions and all of this shit, but he can't even understand who he's talking to. He doesn't even have enough discernment to understand who he's talking to. Come on, man.
They're called, if you don't mind talking about Bohemian Grove, because I never got the specifics, and I'm not saying you're wrong or weren't witnessing something. Can you elaborate on what you said a month ago or 5 weeks ago?
Yeah.
Where you said that you were tied down and saw something happen at Bohemian Grove?
Yes. Again, I'm going to Congress with this. I'm not.
He says he's like, bro. I mean, this is this is grade A trolling. He says he's going to Congress with this. Nigga, you don't think Congress is controlled? What are you talking?
Playing around. So I've been working closely with, let's just say, people that are at the front lines of this, that understand what I went through and understand what other people have went through. This is it's not, Bohemian Grove is not the only place they do this at. You understand what I'm saying? They do this everywhere. So I everybody's like, release it. I can't. I mean, I can, but that wouldn't be the smart move. I'm dealing with some evil people here, and I have to be very
So he's saying that he can't tell you, I guess, where this took place.
Where? So I can't
because he's dealing with real, powerful people. So he can't tell you. He can tell you what happened, but he can't tell you where it happened. Pay attention.
Well, Ryan, let me be clear, Ryan. I'm not disagreeing with you. In fact, from what I got from what you said, I said maybe he was at another Grove, because from what I know, by members of the Grove, and including the former German Chancellor, Helmut Schmidt, he wrote in his book.
You know what's crazy? I've never been to Bohemian Grove. I don't know even where the fuck it is, but it's like Alex Jones has been there. Ryan Garcia has been there. So if you had such a traumatic experience and you hate these elite people so much, why don't you just go there and like set it on fire? Why don't you just take like gallons of gasoline and just set the whole shit on, just burn it to the ground? Because they said Alex Jones. I didn't even know. They said Alex Jones went there years ago. So why don't you just, so if you hate this place so much, if these people hate Bohemian Grove so much, why don't they just go there and burn it down? I'm just asking a question. I'm not trying to incite anything. I'm just asking a question. If there's such wicked stuff that happens here. Okay, so you had the whole, every time, let's just have a real conversation. Every time a cop shoots a nigga in the back, they burn down the Taco Bell or Wendy's. But you motherfuckers, you scared to burn down a Bohemian Grove. Like, what? It don't make no sense, bro. It don't make no sense. If there's like a riot in a town, they're burning down the same stores that they need to go buy food and groceries from. But you telling me there's kids out here, somebody held you down and oh my God, this is ridiculous.
Men in Power is a political retrospective when he was the West German chancellor, that he loved the Druidic rituals they did at groves in Germany, but his favorite place to do them was at Bohemian Grove. And I've gotten their annals, I've snuck in, others have gotten information out. They do mock human sacrifices. Kids and people do get found dead in the area. It is a death cult. So you're saying specifically, you're not ready to bring it out yet, but you're hinting that you were at an offshoot of the Bohemian Grove, or are you saying you were at Bohemian Grove?
I cannot do specifics right now.
I cannot do specifics. Listen to what he's saying. This is when it's certain stuff like this. Here's the context. We're not putting no sauce on it. We just telling the truth. Here's the context. He's saying that he's dealing with powerful people that could take his life, that can kill him, that can make him disappear, that can send this nigga to the shadow realm. So if you understand that they could kill him in an hour from him coming on here with Alex Jones, they could, as soon as you hang up, they could kill you. They could put a bullet through your head. Why wouldn't you want to expose everything? His response is that wouldn't be, it's not smart to expose everything. Well, if they're going to kill you, they're going to kill you regardless whenever they want. So why, so what he's saying is, Ryan Garcia is saying that he's willing to die without even exposing specifics. He's saying that he's willing to die and have never even told you exactly who this was. He said he had proof of, he said he had videotape or some shit like that. He said he had proof. So what he's telling you is it's the boy who cried wolf. He's telling you he's willing to, his character to get completely disappeared and still not have ever told you the names of these people or any specifics like that. That's what he's telling you. And that's when you have to be like, you have to have, as much as you love the truth and you want to see evil get exposed, that's when you have to say, in this scenario, fuck the messenger and the message, because he's on some bullshit. And like I said, when you had a spirit of the creator, you know what I'm saying? When you tap into that, man, you don't give a fuck about dying. You invite that, because we up out of here. We moving on. We on to the next one. We on to a better, higher vibrational realm. Fuck this place, bro. What are you talking about? You're a pussy, dog. And I tell him to his face, he's a pussy.
I'll bet. Again,
he's a pussy.
What happened to me?
And the whole Alex Jones shit, I took a clip. I got a clip of Alex Jones, bro. It's going to be hard for me to find it. I sent my phone. I got a clip of Alex Jones saying out of his own mouth, he was affiliated with the elites, or he comes from like he was born into the elite family or some like just exposing himself. I got it in my phone. I just never uploaded it. So we all know, yo, bro, Alex Jones is a clown, man. Clown. She said he's grifting. He's a clown, man. So let me just rewind this a little bit, because when somebody tell you, they're not going to tell you specifics. Like you so scared for your life and all of this shit, but you want to expose the truth, and you want people to repent and all of this shit, but you scared to fucking tell specifics. Get the hell up out of here, bro. You're a clown.
Love the Druidic rituals they did at groves in Germany, but his favorite place to do them was at Bohemian Grove, and I've gotten their annals. I've snuck in. Others have got information now. They do mock human sacrifices. Kids and people do get found dead in the area. It is a death cult. So you're saying specifically, you're not ready to bring it out yet, but you're hinting that you were at an offshoot of the Bohemian Grove, or are you saying you were at Bohemian Grove?
I cannot do specifics right now, but again, what happened to me was real, and these people are all gonna get their day. Don't worry. Again, I'm working with like the people that could actually take this down, and there's many other stories as well. Do you believe that they could also erase your memory or attempt to erase your memory?
Now listen to this. Listen to this. This shit got me mad. When I was listening to it, I was like, all right, bro. Listen to this carefully.
There's many other stories as well. Do you believe that they could also erase your memory or attempt to erase your memory? As a question.
Oh, do I believe that there are techniques to erase people's memories?
Yes.
Well, 100%. It's called electroshock therapy.
Yep.
And they would generally just a few quote treatments of it.
I pay attention to the subtle shit. Like Ryan's like, yep. Like, so Alex Jones is actually going into like the actual the process of it, and then Ryan is like, yep, as if he doesn't even like he couldn't explain it himself. Pay attention. It's subtle shit like that. It's because why wouldn't he just say that? Why wouldn't he just explain it? It seems like an alley-oop to Alex Jones to explain it. It's subtle shit like that people don't. You got to read between the lines, man. You got to see through the margins when these people are speaking, man.
But it causes brain damage. Done right after events can erase those memories, and lots of it can erase almost all memory, both short-term and long-term.
Well, I'll tell you, they tried to do it to me. Did not work. God did. God carried me through it all. But they tried. But you got to beware. God is.
Once again, who is they? Because they mock us. That's what I'm saying. They mock us when we say they. That's why we put a name on it. We name whatever Freemason organization they belong to. We name whatever family they come from, whatever bloodline they come from. We put names on it. Once again, they mock us and ridicule us when we say the word they. Who is they? And he's saying that they tried to wipe his memory. Listen to this.
The one that rules over all. So I'm just blessed to be here right now and able to still fight and still able to fight this. And everybody, that's why everybody's like, yo, be quiet, be quiet. Y'all would not be the same if y'all went through what I went through and seen what I've seen. None of you guys would be the same.
Well, Ryan, can I just tell you that in MK Ultra, and they have other chemicals and other things they can do that work the same.
Yep.
They would electroshock children when they tortured them. That's declassified, including sexually. Yep. Over 10,000 children in Canada and the U.S. under Dr. Ewing Cameron. Are you telling me that you remember being in a hospital bed and having electrical panels put on the side of your head? Are you sure?
Pay attention to this question. Do you remember? He's going through the whole process. Do you remember being in that situation?
And you were electroshocked?
I'm saying that they attempted to erase my memory.
I'm saying that they attempted to erase my memory. How? How? And how do you remember that? Where were you? Do we got to get this nigga a piece of paper so he could draw us a little picture? See, he's attempting to explain his own personal experiences, but he's refusing to actually explain what happened to him. He's refusing to explain what happened to him, but he wants you to believe what he's saying happened to him. It's like, you know,
That's what I'm saying.
if a girl told you she got raped and you say, "Oh my God, I'm so sorry to hear that. What the fuck? Like, what happened? Where?" And she says, "Outside." But we're outside. You see what I'm saying? And who was it? What did he look like so we can go get him? He was a man. You see what I'm saying? Come on, man.
I again.
Well, I mean, I know those programs are real. I don't deny what you're saying is true.
Yeah, 100%.
And you got to understand, Alex Jones, man. Alex Jones is not pushing back. He's not even trying to make him elaborate on, bro. Like, do you understand that these allegations that you're making are going to make critical thinkers look fucking crazy as usual? Can you be as specific as possible so you don't make all of us look crazy as hell? That's what Alex Jones is supposed to say. But he's not saying that because he's just going along. I don't know if he's this kid's handler, but he's just going along. You know, he's treating him like a fucking baby. This is a grown man. I woke up around the time I was his age when I realized we live in a satanic simulation realm. It's bullshit. Everything in front of us is bullshit. I was his same age when I fully woke up. I'm not gonna say fully woke up, but I realized it's all bullshit. And I damn sure knew Alex Jones was a government asset by the time I was his age. Let's have a real conversation, man.
And everybody knows that MK Ultra is real. Everybody knows that they do these things to, and they could do it in other ways too. Why do you think they try to give me medicine? Why do you think they try to put me on Xanax and all the other shit? The psychosis.
Yeah, I mean, I only mentioned electroshock because it's the oldest documented. Yeah, they've actually got viral injections of live viruses that'll attack parts of the brain and cause different types of memory loss. They also have pills that do it. Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to say. They literally try to give me medicine. They try to give me psychosis medicine. It was fucking crazy. And guess what? Did not work. Just didn't work. I re-engineered my brain. I drank a bunch of coffee, and I know that sounds crazy, but
the man said he re-engineered his brain by drinking a bunch of coffee. Ryan Garcia said he re-engineered his brain by drinking a bunch of coffee. It's going to get to a point where you're going to run out of excuses for this dude right here. Re-engineer. I'm going to Google that. Can you re-engineer your brain by drinking coffee?
I had to do anything I had to do to just spark my brain up again. Because they put that shit, I'm telling you, they fucking tried to drug me. And I just thought in my head, if there's any way
Once again, let's have a real conversation. Have you ever heard somebody tell a story of them being drugged? And the entire time they're telling a story of them being drugged, they're protecting the person that so-called drugged them. You know how many people have told me stories of them being drugged? And they never did what Ryan Garcia is doing. Anytime a person I talked to in real life, they told me how they went out, went to a bar, went to a club, went wherever the fuck they went, and somebody put something in their drink. You know, at the end of the story, they always told me who it was. They always told me they finally found out who did it to them. So if this person basically is trying to, this person held you down and made you watch, you know, some heinous acts, wouldn't you want to expose those people for who they are? So that if you ever run into these people, we know to get the hell away from them. If somebody tried to drug you and wipe your memory, wouldn't you want to expose exactly who they are so that if you see them, you don't have, you know what I'm saying? You just say, I'm gonna get the fuck up out of here because I like my memories. See, you're gonna have people that make excuses for this fuck shit, for this bullshit. Once again, when you get to a certain level, when you evolve to a certain level spiritually, we're not making excuses for demons. We're not making excuses for demonic behavior. We're not making excuses for Luciferians. We're not making excuses for spiritual immaturity. We're not making excuses for no fuck shit. You have to pick a side. You want to be on the side of light. You want to be on the side of dark. Let's have a real conversation, bro. You want to tell the truth, or you want to protect lies? It's as simple as that, dude. It's as simple as that. You want to tell the truth, or you want to protect lies? It's as simple as that. And I don't trust nobody that try to make it like harder than that. No diddy. If you out here, you trying to make it more complicated than that and make excuse, I'm good. I don't have no energy to interact with you. Once again, every single girl I've talked to that told me she was raped or drugged or robbed or whatever, some heinous shit happened to them, they always, at the end of the story, they always told me exactly who did it to them. Ryan Garcia is claiming that he's been exposed to just the worst shit ever. But for some reason, we're not allowed to find out who did it. It's not passing the spiritual this shit stank in the spirit realm. Okay. This shit stank in the spirit realm. So when people play games like that, he's playing games. So when people play games like that, I don't care what happened to you. You got to pick a side. Ryan Garcia isn't vibrating on the frequency I'm on. So I could care less what happened to him because he's playing games.
I could get out of this. Which way could it be? So I started drinking a lot. I know it sounds like kind of crazy to say, but I just drank things that were going to pick my brain up again, you know, and I was just asking God to heal me, Lord, because, you know, I was.
Once again, he re-engineered his brain, Ryan Garcia, by drinking coffee, y'all. Now, if I came up on here and said some shit like that, y'all would fucking make fun of me for the rest of my life.
Say something and then I would forget the next second.
I was at Starbucks every day, Alex.
Fucking wild. And I actually have proof of me writing notes to myself. Why can't I remember anything? Why is it that when I write?
Well, that sounds like what electroshock does, is compartmentalization. Well, listen, I would love to get you on in the near future as a guest. Okay. And I appreciate you chiming in on the solar eclipse. We're going to send you a private DM for myself and for my co-host, Chase Geyser, and we'd love to have you on. Love to meet you in person. Love to have you in studio. Anything else you'd like to add about the solar eclipse coming up?
No, just repent and come to Christ. That's all I will say. And I'm going to mute myself now. And I love you guys. Jesus Christ is coming back. God bless you guys.
Oh, okay. Well, we'll come back to you later. If you want to say more, let us know. Raise your hand. Thank you, Ryan.
You know, and even that, like, I really do need to read the Bible, because it's like, I just never read the Bible because I just felt like, what's the point? You know, because I don't feel like Jesus Christ is coming back. You know what I'm saying? I feel like, you know, if you possess the Christ consciousness, it's kind of like, if you possess Christ consciousness, then Jesus Christ lives within you, right? Is that what they're trying? Like, is that, you know what I'm saying? People are looking up to, you know what I mean? Like, come on. Because what I do know is they said that Jesus Christ said, "Don't idolize me." Isn't that? And I never even read the Bible, but correct me if I'm wrong. Jesus Christ, right? Ain't it a scientific fact that Jesus Christ said, "Don't idolize me"? So if the Son of fucking God, respectfully, is saying, "Don't idolize me," and these people are just sitting here waiting for him to come back to save them, bro. My opinion is the Christ consciousness is supposed to live within you. And it's up to you to save yourself, man. It's up to you to save yourself. Let's have a real conversation, man. Let's have a real conversation. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. So we got that one right there. Let's go over to this one. And I do got to read some of the comments on the videos, but it's just a lot of confusion, man. it's a lot of confusion, man. You know, and there's nothing wrong with people thinking outside the box and things like that, questioning the mainstream narrative. But you got to understand it's all energy, man. And what they're doing is they're masters at misdirecting energy. So they'll have you have a moment where you question the official narrative, but they'll have you direct your attention into some complete bullshit. So they're masters at misdirecting your energy. And that's just what I learned on my spiritual journey. I have to always make sure that my energy is appropriately aligned. And I have to be focused on, you know what I'm saying? I have to be focused on the most accurate truth I can find in the satanic simulation realm. I can't be focused on what they're telling me to be focused on. Because everybody that they tell us is a good guy, we find out years later they're a bad guy. Everything is reversed. So you can't focus on, you cannot direct your energy, right? It's like them people that the police officers that be doing like in a real busy city, and the police officers, like the traffic police, and they stand there in the middle of the street and they got their little thing, like how Chris Tucker was in how Chris Tucker was at Rush Hour and shit, doing like the traffic. You know what I mean? That's what they're doing. That's what these people are doing, man. They're constantly directing you in a demonic direction, man. It's as simple as that. You have to utilize your spirit. Yeah, I'm just keeping it for real. Not on no religious shit. Just on some. Let's have a real conversation on some conscious shit. You have to redirect your spirit constantly. In the right direction, in a uplifting direction, because this is like some demonic ass GPS that these people got you on, the path they got you on, man. Let's have a real conversation. I don't know why this grown man got a fucking purse. I don't know why he got a purse in his hands. This is weird.
So, guys, after Ryan Garcia has been speaking on Diddy and even took...
That was weird. Like, he got a purse in his hand and he got
after
a carton of milk. Like the old school carton of milk. That's weird. Then you got the dude in the background. Everything about this is just weird, man. Everything about this is just weird, man.
The Ryan Garcia has been speaking on Diddy and even took shots at his opponent Devin Haney for having a relationship with him. Of course, he was raided, and he put up, they raided to hide more. So
pay attention to this, right? Once again, I asked the question: is Ryan Garcia, are these his thoughts, or are these thoughts coming from a third party? That's one of the things that I always ask first. Are these his thoughts, or are these someone else's thoughts? They raided to hide more.
So what we need to do is pray for the law enforcement to grow some balls and
need to pray for law enforcement. Like, what are you talking about, dude? What are you talking about, bro?
How what's really out there? Diddy's a puppet. Diddy's the decoy to distract you of what's really going on.
You said we need to pray. I'm with Hurricane on this one. Ain't no praying for law enforcement. It ain't no praying. We need to mount up. No Diddy.
On, don't lose sight. He also went off, exposed them more in a Twitter space about that Diddy situation, saying Jay-Z's next. Ryan Garcia said when Diddy's home was raided by Homeland Security in connection with sex trafficking investigation, what is done in dark will always come to light. I never lied and never will. God will provide me comfort, and my battles are his, and he will win them for me. Diddy done Diddy, going to jail as he should.
Like literally trying to make me out like I was a crazy maniac.
Right. It just goes to prove, there is no maniacs. We all just know the truth, and we look like maniacs, but we're not.
We're definitely not. We're just people that are constantly trying to search for, what's underneath the scene. And don't let it be a distraction, because you know what they're doing. They're hiding the evidence. There's more shit. They raided so they could hide. They didn't raid to get Diddy. What's Diddy compared to the ones that are really controlling him?
How about Jay-Z? How about Jay-Z?
Oh, that's coming.
Oh, yeah.
Don't worry, it's coming little by little.
What you also gotta remember, see, this is what they won't tell you. What you gotta remember is this is all energy, bro. This whole realm, we're batteries, bro. I had a dream last night that I was just being used as a battery on some fucking Matrix shit. We're just batteries, man. And every fucking time we give our energy to this nonsense, we're charging this satanic simulation realm. Do you know this is what these witches and warlocks do? Okay. Do you know how much energy is being transferred to Ryan Garcia? Do you know how much energy millions of people is Googling this? You know what I'm saying? Is watching, you know what I'm saying? Invested emotionally into him saying some shit we knew about 10 years ago. From, the older audience like us, people in their 30s, 40s, to the younger crowd, you know what I'm saying? The teenagers, the people in their 20s. Do you know how much this is some witchcraft shit? Do you know how much energy is being hoarded to this kid? See, people don't never talk about that, man. People don't never talk about that. You know how much they're eating off of this shit. That's all. See, talk about, like, bro, that's their source of food, energy. So it don't matter how they get it. It's like when you hunting, it don't matter how you get to kill. If you beat the shit out the animal, if you just, you know what I'm saying, shoot it in the head one swift time, if you run the fucking animal over, it don't matter how you kill the motherfucker. You just got to make sure that you eat. It's the same thing with them. They don't care how they get your attention. They just need it. So they'll put it in whatever package, whatever vessel that they can utilize. And it's as simple as that. So they'll put these, people out here that'll tell you what you want to hear. And you don't even realize it's the same result. It's the same. It was the same task. Whether it be Ryan Garcia coming out here exposing the Illuminati and all of this shit. And people actually being like, yeah, finally, evil is being exposed, or they fucking knocking down the towers. And they got you in that state of just pure fear. You know what I mean? Either way, your eyes are glued to that operation. It's as simple as that. The only way we win is by not playing the game. And I don't trust anybody that feels like we could beat the game, because this is a satanic simulation realm. The game is already rigged, bro. It's over. Like, it's like it's like you playing checkers with somebody and they get all of their checkers, but they only give you like one. Let's have a real conversation. You playing checkers with somebody and they got all of their pieces and they only give you one checker. It's like, bro, how am I supposed to beat you with one goddamn checker, gang? What are you doing? So this realm that we're inhibiting, for the short time is rigged. And that's something that you have to accept. You can't run from that. So this is I wouldn't be surprised, he's a young magician, young warlock. And Ryan is feeding a lot, like dude said earlier. He could have, his vessel could be hijacked, and whatever demon is in, whatever entity is, inside of him right now, whatever that demon, it's like a spiritual buffet. It's like a spiritual buffet. This dude, man, come on, man. Let's have a real conversation. Man. See, but they won't talk about that. Because what we talking about right now, what I'm talking about right now, this is like the last level in the video game. Past the distractions, past the the demonic, duality. We passed all of that shit. This is the last level in the video game. Stop participating because it doesn't matter. This shit is all an illusion. All they fucking do. Why you think we see all of these commercials, all of this shit? All of this shit, bro, it's just commercials and advertisements. Pay attention to this. Care about this. Be emotionally invested in this. No. No, thank you. No, thank you. No, thank you. No, thank you. I'm gonna go over here and I'm gonna do some mirror work, and I'm gonna connect. I'm gonna just constantly keep checking in with my soul, my spirit, my essence, making sure I'm good.
Everything's gonna be out. I told you, bro. 2024 is the year of truth.
It's going to be biblical, brother. Biblical.
And I'm here for it.
Because I always ask the question: these celebrities, these are gods, right? These celebrities are gods in this realm, and people think that like it would be a better, like the world would be a better place if all of these people got exposed. But what people don't realize is the majority of these people on this fucking planet, if you take away their idols, who are they going to worship? If you take away their idols, who are they going to worship? These people are going to be pissed. Take away their football. Take away their bread and circus, right? Take away their gambling, right? Take away all of this bullshit. Take away the names on the back of their jerseys, man. These people are going to be pissed.
I love it.
We're lucky to be alive. We're very lucky to be alive.
This. I love watching it all come down.
Hey Ryan, you think this is Diddy's debt to the elites? This is kind of like a debt that he's paying back, right? It's kind of like
pay
a
attention. I don't know how old this kid is, but but pay attention to how they're like asking him questions. Like, once again, they got him playing this role of, the new face of, conspiracy theorists or people that think outside the box. This is basically like the president of conspiracy theorists in 2024. He took over Andrew Tate's spot, right? Alex Jones might be his handler. Who knows?
c.i.a.
Diddy up on here looking insane. I mean, it's just no Diddy, man.
You will?
I think everything's catching up to everybody. That's what I think.
Oof.
Diddy up on here looking like a pansexual. That's not even a joke. Like, he up on here. If you look up the definition pansexual, is literally going to be this picture of Diddy. Nigga will fuck anything.
I think all
allegedly
the dirt is now being processed, and people are now, able to see, the things that people have been screaming about for years. I'm not the first one to say this. I'm not the type of person to say, oh, I'm the visionary, I have all the answers. No, I'm not claiming that. So everybody that's trying to spin that narrative too can fuck off. I'm not claiming I knew before everybody else. I'm just saying what I've seen. Are you famous? No, you're not. So if I'm famous in a position where I was able to see shit, I'm gonna fucking talk. What the fuck? I'm not a weirdo. You guys are weird as fuck to say that, trying to make it seem like I think I'm the shit, bro. I don't think I'm anything. I'm just telling the truth.
Thing is, Ryan, you're in a position where you can tell the truth, right? For all the reasons that you just explained. You are rich, you are famous, you have seen some shit that we would probably never see, right? So the fact that you're in this position and you're allowed, you're in a very rare position where you can share this truth with us all, right? And other people are very cowardly and probably would never do that, right? Because it may ruin their brand or their image, right? And they don't want to do that.
Any brand that doesn't want to work with me for the things I'm speaking, you're part of the problem. You're a devil worshipping brand, and we all know that.
Hey, Hurricane, we was on here talking earlier, but this guy is saying that he just wants to tell the truth, right? And he's still in my fucking bars. But Ryan Garcia is saying he just want to tell the truth. but he up on here with a panel with Alex Jones. I mean, you can't make the shit up, bro. You can't make the shit up.
Like, thank you for making it very clear to me that you would stop sponsoring me because I'm talking about child sex trafficking and how it should stop.
That's like Lil Nas X saying, you know, I love Jesus. I just love me some Jesus while he's sitting in the devil lap. Let's have a real conversation, man. I mean, these dudes is crazy, man. I love me some Jesus while you sitting in the devil, you twerking on the devil dick, talking about some you love Jesus. Come on, man. And there's people that would believe that shit.
Please. I don't want to be near you anyways. Like, you're not anything, bro. You know, but everybody was literally telling me constantly, dude, you're fucking up your brand. You're doing this, you're doing that. I said, I'm fucking up my brand for sticking up for children. So let me ask you that question one more time. I'm fucking up my brand because I'm speaking up for children. Okay, I got you. Okay, so I know I'm not crazy because that you will never convince me I'm doing something wrong. You can't pay me. You can't pay me enough.
Here's the wild thing, Ryan, right? After all this with Diddy will release some music, right? And people will still listen to his shit. But you come up here and you start talking about things you've seen other people do, and people are stabbing you in the back. They're talking shit. They're saying you're psycho, this, that, and the third. It's no coincidence that this comes out, 3 weeks after you kind of like shed light to it all? It's
That's
no
God.
coincidence.
That's God. God had my back from the beginning. God always was going to answer my enemies. While everybody was beating me down and they were out there trying to call off the fight and doing everything in their power to stop it. And when I provided a clean test, a clean drug test every time.
I think this is where like people get this nigga said expose LeBron James. Now I'd be down for that. I'd be down for that. I'm letting you know right now, I'd be biased and I'd be down for that. I'd be, man, listen. Look, I think these people are under the assumption that, you know, if they expose these people in Hollywood, then, you know, Hollywood is going to fall. These people don't understand the difference. They don't understand the difference between like exposure or exposing and eradication. So they're talking about all expose this, expose that, but these people, okay, they've been exposed. Look at the dude from Nickelodeon, right? He got exposed. I can't remember. Dan Snyder, I guess his name is. He got exposed. I don't even think anything is gonna happen to him. So you can expose people all day, but it's not going to get rid of them. See, the goal shouldn't be to expose these people. The goal should be to eradicate these people. And when I say eradicate, I mean honestly from the collective consciousness. And you eradicate these people, you completely basically delete them from the collective consciousness by not even thinking about them ever again. You make it up in your mind. You say, you know, block. You block them on a conscious level. You say, I'm not ever going to think. Just like how when when a relationship is over, you could have been with somebody, bro. I've been in relationships where I was with a girl every single fucking day for years. But when the relationship is over, on a spiritual level, you put that's it. You dead them on a conscious level. Because it serves you no purpose to constantly think about that person when the relationship is over. So it's the same. I don't know. It just these celebrities get exposed every single day. But people, they still live in the collective conscious minds. These people don't need to be exposed. They need to be eradicated. These people are under the belief that, oh, well, if we expose Hollywood, no. How many people got exposed, man? Jeffrey Epstein got exposed, and people still talk about him every day. People still make videos about him every day. The list goes on and on, man. These people, we need to eradicate these individuals from our collective consciousness, but that's not what they want to talk about. That fuck you, P-Vision. Let's have a real conversation, man. Let's have a real conversation. You feel me? You know? So once again, it's like you have people that say, you know, they're congratulating Ryan Garcia. Ryan Garcia hasn't gave you one single specific. He won't even tell you the location of whatever grove he was at. He won't give you one name, one description of what these people look like that tried to wipe his bro. If somebody tried to wipe, and my memory is already trash as hell. So the little bit of memory that I got left, because I don't even remember my childhood, bro. I don't know what's going on with my brain. Like, my memory is trash. You know what I mean? Like, and people think I'm an asshole, but I'm like, bro, my memory is just really bad. But if somebody was to try to attempt to wipe the little bit of memory I had left, the little bit of storage I had left and shit, bro, not only am I, you know what I'm saying, I'm telling everybody, I'm sliding. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? I'm sliding. I'm popping the trunk on that motherfucker. How dare you try to mind wipe me, bitch? What are you talking about? So, you know what I mean? He's receiving a lot of energy. He's receiving a lot of energy. Right? Look at this. I love this kid. Once again, he's not, you know, I don't know. Critical thinkers, we just have, I just feel like our perspective is just more developed than the masses. You know what I mean? It's crazy. It's crazy, bro.
They can't find nothing because I'm not crazy. I'm not crazy. Like, you just can't, I can't lose, bro. I always provide truth. Oh, you think I'm on drugs? Fine. Drug test me. Oh, it's random? Oh, that's okay. Hey, how you guys doing? Stopping me at 6 in the morning, 5 in the morning, and fucking just disturbing my sleep. So they disturb my sleep, trying to catch me slipping, and nothing ever works. Why? Because I don't do drugs. That part.
Ryan, let me say something, please, if you don't mind.
Yeah.
We all have God in us. If we choose to side with God and expose the truth, that's on us. We're being judged, and you're being judged, and you're getting a A+. You understand? The people that don't expose it are getting a D, and they're going to go to hell.
They're getting the F. They failed.
It's been a while. I haven't been in school in a while.
It's all good. You know, D's still passing. We don't give them a pass. You know, you see little kids getting hurt, and you don't stand up for that. To me, you know, call me a snitch all you want. Oh, you're a snitch. What? I'm a snitch. How the fuck does that make sense? Dude, these are babies, you weirdo.
Not when it comes to children. A pack of gum, maybe you could snitch.
Right.
But children, no, you snitch.
Yeah. Oh, you're a snitch. You're just like 6ix9ine. What the fuck are you talking about, buddy? You like, bro, like, this is the world we live in, though. It's like, even today, right? They said, hey, Ryan, I'm not going to follow you no more. And then I started losing followers on Instagram, right? And I was like, why? And this is a little off topic, right? I'm obviously playing around on the internet saying, hey, I'm going to get somebody a BBL. You know, it was a joke, right? And you're not a Christian. What? I'm not a Christian. Did I ever say I'm going to have sex with any of these women? No, I did not. And I said I'm celibate. So if that's why, where am I? Like, this is the thing this is the people I'm dealing with.
Right, Ryan.
It's crazy.
Ryan, this is quite frankly, that was very charitable of you, right? I didn't look at it no different, right? If you want to spend your hard-earned money, right, and help somebody out with a BBL, Who
Wait,
gives a
what?
fuck, right?
Wait,
Anybody that
what?
uses this app and wants to comment and talk about it, they're in no position to judge you and say what's right or wrong. They are not God.
Wait, what if me helping her body, like say she's insecure, right? Or say she got a problem of losing weight or anything. What if what I did help that woman become more mentally stable and mentally?
I know this nigga is not trying to fucking I know he's not trying to like get cool points or like get credit for offering to buy a chick a BBL or some shit like that. What does this dude talk like, bro? I kind of zoned out. What the fuck is he talking about? So what happened when the bitch died? You help get this bitch BBL, get her fake body and shit. What happened when she died on the operating table? What you gonna say then? What are you talking about, bro? This is what I'm saying. Do you see what I'm saying? Do you see what I'm saying? Do you see what I'm saying? So if he was really on the Jesus, right? If he really, you know, if Jesus was his true respectfully Sky Daddy, right? Right. He would tell that female, you need to go within yourself and you need to tap into source and you need to tap in to the love that's already resonating inside of you on an internal level, because you're going to get this BBL and now you're only going to attract people that worship you on the external. See what I'm saying? I mean, do you see how fast I was barely paying attention to what this idiot was saying? And you see how fast you break a person down when you have true discernment, when you have true discernment. What are you talking about? He over here capping, trying to make an excuse for like you helping somebody out by helping them what is it? Build a body, build a booty, by helping somebody build their body instead of just loving who they are or actually putting the fucking work in. You know what I'm saying? Instead of just laying on a table. What is he talking about? What are we talking about here? What are we talking about? Oh, I was trying this operation could make her love herself more. No, what are you, bro? This operation is gonna have this bitch getting her pussy blown the fuck open. That's all it's gonna. Okay, all right. The booty might fucking bust, man. All right. Okay. If I ever fuck a bitch with a BBL, I'm gonna be slapping on it, pinching it. I'm trying to see, bitch. I'm pushing the BBL till its limits. Okay. We gonna see how good of a job your doctor did, bitch. By the time I'm done with it. Okay. We playing pin the tail on the BBL. Let's have a real conversation. Fuck you talking about. The BBL is gonna help the bitch self-esteem. Bitch, your self-esteem is destroyed. If you out here trying, let's have a real conversation, bro. Let's have a real conversation, man. The majority of females out here that would lay on a table and get a BBL, they have a sex worker mentality. Can we have a real conversation? They have a bum ass whore sex worker mentality. Let's keep it real. Now, it's different like if, you're a mother and, you want to just get like a tummy tuck or something like that. These girls out here getting their body shaped and getting all types of foreign materials put inside of their body. And it's and depending on, you know what I'm saying, how they body looking, how many dudes stare at them when they go to the grocery store, like that depends on how much they love themselves and shit. So if I get 10 niggas that ask me for my phone number today because I got all this motherfucking I got all of this goddamn concrete in my ass. I got all this foreign materials in my booty hole now. Oh man, I'm lit. Get the fuck out of here, bro. That's what I'm saying. He's a hypocrite. Okay? The conscious ain't conscious in it. Okay? Okay? The word ain't wording. Okay? The spirit ain't spirited in. You understand what I'm saying? The Jesus ain't Jesus in it inside of this guy. Somebody that truly believe in source, you wouldn't say some dumb shit like that. Like, yeah, if buy your girl BBL, it'll help her out on a. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? This dude is dumb. This dude is dumb, bro. He's dumb. He's dumb, bro. All right, so this is him and Andrew Tate. Okay. Once again, I don't know how the Andrew Tate story is gonna I don't know how the Andrew Tate story is gonna play out. I don't know if he's gonna end up going to jail. I don't know. They said Andrew Tate's father was CIA. I don't know. I really don't even care, to be honest.
When Ryan Garcia first started speaking out, he actually went live with Andrew Tate, and this got shadow banned a lot on my channel, age restricted, and a bunch of other places it got removed as well. This is most important stream where Ryan actually explains exactly what happened to him. I captioned it as well for more detail on this situation.
Yo, Andrew.
Hey, bro. All right, talk to us.
Bro, I don't give a fuck, bro. They held me down and they made me watch little kids get raped. I don't give a fuck anymore.
Where?
See?
Bro,
You see? Do you see? What was the first question he asked? What was the first question he asked? And I hate these people that I don't give a fuck. You won't tell niggas where you got where it happens. Apparently you do. You won't give anybody specifics, so apparently you do. You won't give anybody specifics on what happened to you. So apparently you do give a fuck.
Fuck, bro. They held me down and they made me watch little kids get raped. I don't give a fuck anymore.
Where?
This nigga said where? What? Yo, this is the most cringeworthy pause I've ever heard.
Bro, they fucking
Nigga said where? That boy was quiet as hell. He didn't know how to respond to that. His brain malfunctioned. He had to re-engineer his brain. He had to take a sip of coffee before he could answer the question.
took me to the fucking woods, bro, and they fucking tied. I'm not fucking joking, bro. I have fucking proof, bro. I don't give a fuck. Bro, I fucking will show you every fucking video you could ever fucking believe. Bohemian Grove is real. They fucking tied me down and they made me fucking watch, dog.
Once again, when did he come out? Well, like a month ago, he came out with this. Where's the video? Is there a video? I'm not saying there isn't. I'm just asking a question. Is there a video? Did he release the video? Is it on Pornhub?
I absolutely don't give a fuck.
Ryan Garcia's main message has been to save the kids, but the craziest thing is he's saying something actually happened to him. He was taken somewhere and made to watch certain things, and they pinned him down and done stuff to him as well. That's the most graphic thing. Save the children, but he's saying he is a victim. But when is he actually going to tell his story? He says he's got videos, all this evidence, and that's the main thing. We want to see this actually come out, but he's saying he's got to be careful.
And it's like, what are you talking about, bro? It's about being careful. I guess people just forget, like, they unless the people that really, like, okay. You got Ryan Garcia, right? Let's look at Ryan Garcia, and then let's look at Julian Assange. They not ready to have this conversation. Let's look at Ryan Garcia and let's compare him to Julian Assange. Do we even need to go through? Do we need to break that down? Let me know. Do we even need to break that down? Because we see how Ryan Garcia is still out here wearing designer clothes. He's still able to make money. He got a fight coming up to where he can entertain the masses with the bread and circus. Does anybody know where Julian Assange is right now? I'm just saying. The conspiracies, the exposing ain't exposing. The you know what I mean? Something not making sense right now. because you got two individuals that was quote unquote exposing some shit, but they're living two different lives. They're living two different lives. Let's have a real conversation, man.
More. Yes, I fucking lost it. They're raping little kids.
He doesn't want to take us all, so let's go.
Yeah, come on.
Come on, Ryan. He doesn't want to take us.
Come on, fuck this guy. Bro, fuck this dude, dude. Come on.
Who?
Bro, you know the higher elites, bro. You already know who they are, bro.
No, you know what?
You know the path
Andrew,
you're going down is dangerous, my friend.
I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. They can't touch me. I'm with God.
Well, that's the first point of contention because I care about you a lot, and I can assure you from my own personal experience that they can touch you, which is the worst part.
No, they can't, bro. All right, so come touch me, you fucking bitch.
You have proof of these things.
Said, "Come touch me." You know, Diddy was like, "Huh?" when Ryan was like, "Come touch me," you know, Diddy ears perked up. Diddy was like, "Huh?
How?"
Diddy sent Ryan Garcia a text message immediately when he heard him say that. He said, "It's Diddy."
How?
Come touch me. What? Oh my God. So hold on, man, because I don't think Julian Assange is dead, bro. I don't think he's dead. Because they would say he's dead, right? Where is Julian Assange right now? Tuesday's judgment means Assange remains in legal limbo in a high security prison on the edge of London. He's been there for 5 years after spending 7 years in the Ecuadorian embassy. Wow. Right? And they hit him. He exposed what was going on with the military, how they was bombing innocent people. Let's have a real conversation. And then they said, "Oh, we on your ass." So he was, you know, and I'm not saying this dude could be a part of the script as well. Let's have nobody's off the table. The world is a stage. But you just pay attention to, you know, you pay attention to the stories, man. Once again, you know, they don't have, look, Ryan Garcia, they don't have no girls coming after him. Because the first thing they would have did if he wasn't in on it, let's just be for real. If Ryan Garcia wasn't in on it, the first thing they would have had is girls come out saying he was raping them, right? He was sex trafficking them. They would have threw him under the bus immediately if he was actually exposing something. But that's how you know. It's the counter narratives that you pay attention to. The counter narrative. When these celebrities come out, entertainers, whatever, they come out and claim to be exposing some shit. It don't matter what they're saying. Pay attention to the counter narrative. Pay attention to how the mainstream media reacts to what they're saying. Not so much what they're saying. You know what I'm saying? What are the counter repercussions that are being displayed? And you know, I don't see no this dude is living, bro. The dude has a fight coming up. If anything, this shit is just promotion for his fight. Let's have a real conversation. All right.
You have proof of this on your phone?
Yes, of course I do.
Yes, of course I do. Oh man.
What the fuck are you talking about? If Alex could get a fucking video from the Bohemian,
pay attention to how defensive he is. Not saying that, yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm not saying that. Listen, bro. I think all of these motherfuckers, man. Throw all of these people in the trash, man. You know what I'm saying? Put them all in the recycling bin, bro. Fuck all of them, bro. Fuck all of them, bro.
Bro, of course I could.
But this is like, you know, it's kind of like a show. They're kind of like acting, you know, they're like role playing. You know what I mean?
Well, I have to
It's
be
like RP, like you know how they got Grand Theft Auto RP and all this other. They're like RP. They're like role playing right now. You know.
careful what I say because I'm in the middle of a judicial process right now.
You want me to get you out of it? I can help.
Well, bro, my door gets
You
kicked.
said you want me to get you out of your situation. This. Nah, this is funny. This is some good RP right here.
In if I say what I'm thinking.
Okay, well, I can help you get out of it if you want. I know people.
See, this is where you kind of don't know what to believe of Ryan Garcia. Him making a comment, I can get you off of it, I know people, and drop the case. It's literally Romanian government, a whole country going against Tate as well. And obviously the UK have got a case against him as well. For Ryan to say that obviously you don't like the globalists, but then he knows people high up in them situations just to get him off of it. It's kind of a little bit of a contradiction, but I'm not too sure. He may have just been angry and out of it on this day, saying wild stuff. But him getting Tate off, even Tate didn't know how to react to what he had said.
Okay, well, I can help you get out of it if you want. I know people.
Oh. Tell everyone at home then. Start from the beginning. When did this happen? Where did this happen? What exactly did you see? Why have you tweeted the things you've tweeted? Let people at home understand you a little bit.
Because I don't give a fuck, bro. They raped me, right? I was 2 years old. They raped me. I have proof of that too. That's where it all started, bro.
Option 2. There's so many options. That's like what, the 5th or 6th option? Yeah, it could be a clone. It could be clone, body double. They could have tried to, you know. It's another option. I don't. Everything's on the table. No Diddy.
Okay.
You do know there's going to be certain people who believe, and I'm Ryan. You know I like you. We've been speaking for years. You know there's going to be people who believe you're just saying this because you've, I don't know, had a mental breakdown or taken drugs and you're repeating.
Of course.
Even Ryan Garcia's opponent, Devin Haney, thinks that he's on something, but he is getting tested leading up to a fight. He's literally less than 2 weeks now out from fighting on one of the biggest fights this year in boxing.
Yeah, you missed it earlier, Kelly. We said, this dude, yeah, I gotta clip that shit. He said, let me see if I can find it real quick. This is the funniest shit I've ever heard in my life. I'm gonna be honest. We gotta find it. Listen to this. Listen to this. This shit is hilarious. I'm gonna start saying this shit.
Well, 100%. It's called electro treatment stuff. It causes brain damage. Almost all.
Did not work. God did. God carried me through it all. But they tried. But you got to beware. God is the one that rules over all. So I'm just blessed to be here right now and able to still fight and still able to fight this. And everybody, that's why everybody's like, yo, be quiet, be quiet. Y'all would not be the same if y'all went through what I.
Well, Ron, they would electroshock children when they torture them and put on the side of your head.
That's what I'm saying. They attempted to erase my memory. That's what I'm saying. I again.
Well, I mean, I know those programs are real. I don't deny what you're saying.
MK Ultra is real. And they could do it in other ways too. Why do you think they try to give me medicine? Why do you think?
Bro, I can't.
Psychosis.
Yeah, I mean, they've actually got viral injections that do it. Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to say. They literally try to give me medicine. They try to give me psychosis medicine. It was fucking crazy. And guess what? Did not work. Just didn't work. I re-engineered my brain. I drank a bunch of coffee and I
gotta clip that, yeah. He re-engineered his brain by drinking a lot of coffee. I gotta clip this. This right here, this is legendary. This is legendary delusion right here.
Just didn't work. I re-engineered my brain. I drank a bunch of coffee, and I know that sounds crazy, but I had to do anything I had to do to just spark my brain up again.
That might be the dumbest shit I've ever. That might be the dumbest shit I've ever heard in 32 years. Like, I'm gonna be completely fucking honest, man. It's gonna be hard to top that shit. That shit made me want to, because maybe I need to re-engineer my brain. Oh my god, that definitely might hands down be the stupidest shit I've ever heard somebody say out loud, and they actually like believed it.
The fuck is he talking about?
I gotta clip that. That shit is fucking so funny, dude. I don't think people don't even understand how funny that shit is.
And he's getting tested on a regular basis, unless he's doing certain things to avoid it. Now I just think he is outspoken, having maybe an episode of enlightenment and realizing a lot of things he wants to speak out on. But the drugs allegations he constantly denies.
What's your name? Alex. Where are you from? New Jersey. How long have you been in New York City? 4 years. How?
Repeatedly, but people keep saying it.
Some of the things you've said on the internet, and so they're going to not believe you unless you come at it very coherently.
Andrew, I'll go to fucking Romania and take a drug test in front of your face.
Bro, you don't want to come here. you don't need Romanian jail. It's bad for your fight camp. But I'm just asking, like, you're gonna have to tell a far more coherent story from start to finish for people to truly understand that what you're saying happened is what you.
Ain't that what we just fucking said? You need to tell a coherent story.
Saw, and that this is not.
We gotta go back. Okay, we gotta do something. We gotta talk offline. We gotta figure out the script. Cause you fucking up right now, Ryan. Ryan, you fucking this shit up for everybody. We trying to get this money. We trying to grift off of this conspiracy theory bag. Okay. You fucking up the bag, Ryan. We need to get this story together, nigga.
Some sort.
You better not lose this other fight you got coming up. Because if you lose the fight, they just gonna say you crazy as hell, and they not gonna believe none of us. Okay? You gonna fuck it up for everybody. Andrew Tate is passing the torch down. You know, from one fighter to another. He's passing the torch down to Ryan. Okay? So don't be surprised. Listen, man, I don't want to deal with this either. I don't want to be talking about Ryan Garcia either. This dude is a loser. Like, he's a lame ass kid. He's a lame. You know what I mean? But we might be talking about Ryan Garcia for the next 5-6 years, bro. As far as him being, you know, the face of the critical thinkers and all of that shit.
Sort of episode or anything else. This is my advice to you as a brother. I'm trying to make it, if you want people to believe you, you're going to have to come along and explain from the absolute beginning exactly how it happened, who was involved, how you got there, what car you were in, where you were standing, everything.
Of course they're going to want that, and I have all the information possible.
Okay, so when you're releasing it, how are you releasing it? Or are you keeping it for yourself? Because it looks like you don't want to keep it for yourself.
I don't. At the right time, I'm going to release all of it, but at the right time, I'm going to do it. They're already calling me to tell me to stop. I don't give a fuck, dude. I've already had a meeting with them.
Wait, what?
I'm going to let you sit with that, Andrew.
All right, bro. Well, I want you to know that
he had a meeting with the same people that held him down. He had a meeting with the same people that held him down. What am I listening to, dude? And this is what I'm saying. I feel like people might listen to the first minute or two, or they don't listen to the whole video, and they don't actually like process, you know, what he's talking about, what he's saying, and how fucking. I don't like using that crazy word, but it's just like, you know, he just sounds like a fucking idiot. You know what I mean? There's so many people praising him, and it's like anybody with common sense would be like, they would ask those same questions. Where did it happen? We need a coherent story. This dude just like, he sounds like he's just having a mental breakdown. And like, honestly, like Waterstar said earlier, it sounded like the nigga could have just had a bad trip. He was watching some Alex Jones on some mushrooms or some DMT and just had a bad trip. And now he don't know reality from, you know, whatever the fuck he was going through. Because a real person would say, I have nothing to lose. If you with God, if you with Jesus and all of this shit, right? He say, I have nothing to lose. This is just an avatar. This ain't the real me. This is just the avatar that I'm enslaved to. Fuck out of here.
I'm gonna let you sit with that, Andrew.
All right, bro. Well, I want you to know that either way, I'm praying for you, and I hope that.
Thank you, bro.
You know, and I mean,
I don't give
absolutely.
a fuck, bro. Alex Jones has been singing the same shit, and they try to the only reason they can't stop me because they listen to the devil. I listen to God. God gave me authority. It's over for everybody, bro.
The thing is with the internet and even Ryan Garcia, people can be outspoken, but in this generation, people only want to see proof. When Ryan Garcia said he went to these things, he has videos, unless it gets released, there's a certain type of people that will not believe him regardless. That's why Tate was saying many people are going to call him crazy and come at him, and they want to see actual proof. They're going to say he's making it up from things he just seen on the internet. Ryan Garcia was actually asked on the Full Send podcast behind the scenes, since he's been so outspoken, who's reached out to him to check he's okay and just genuinely tapped in with him off the cameras. And he had mentioned Andrew Tate on his podcast as well.
Have any other people come out of like the woodworks or just people?
Like I seen these dudes. We live in this era now where it's like these streamers, bro. This is the streamer era. They show themselves doing everything. They show themselves doing pranks. They film themselves live going shopping. Grown men is filming themselves going shopping. You're showing yourself live on camera on Twitch, Kick, YouTube, whatever the fuck bullshit platform you're on. You're showing yourself buying a Rolex or buying an Audemars. You know, you're showing yourself buying expensive bullshit man-made trinkets, but you won't show the video of this heinous shit happening. So you'll show yourself going to the dealership and buying a overpriced piece of shit ass car, right? But you won't show the world what you witnessed. That was so heinous. That was just so, it was the worst thing a human being could possibly see. A child getting their innocence taken away. So you'll show yourself doing all of this other shit. You'll show your girlfriend, or you'll show your family, you'll show your house for the world to see. But when it's time to show, you know what I'm saying? This demonic ass shit that you know, claiming that you don't give a fuck about exposing. When it's time to show that, you won't show that. So we're just breaking down the hypocrisy and the inconsistencies. This dude is retarded, bro. This dude is retarded, bro. And I need a drink. After doing this video, dog, I'm supposed to be at work right now. I need a drink. Yo. This is pissing me the fuck off. This is annoying. Like, I feel like, you know, he's like a kindergarten truth teller. You know, he's like a kindergarten conspiracy theorist, man.
People that support you that have been like, hey, let's talk off camera. Besides like Patrick McDavid, just
like Andrew Tate, a couple other people.
How did that come about?
Really. Me and Andrew has been talking for years. I just never like told anybody we were cool. I just was like, yeah, he's doing good. And I never like wrote about his shit. I just talked to him.
He's the man.
Yeah, he's cool.
A lot of people thought the Tate stream was wild and Ryan was going off, but after, I think it's got even more wild when he started naming names. I'll make a video soon about all the people he's called out. There's such a long list, but this is some of the people he claims have sold their soul as well in the industry on these TikTok live.
The Weeknd sold his soul. Who else sold their soul? Katy Perry sold her soul. Little Uzi Vert sold his soul. And it was scary. They all like, well, at least Katy Perry started as like on the choir team, and she sold her soul for some fame. It's crazy. You guys want me to start naming names? Well, there you go. There's a couple names there. They sold their soul.
Bro.
Gabriella Rico.
So now he's naming these celebrities that we already know is on some weirdo shit. Is, you know, puppets, whatever. So he'll name those people that we already know. He'll give you information that you already know. But he won't. So he'll expose them. but he won't give you the names or whatever, any specifics when it comes to what he experienced. Come on, man.
Go, Gabriella.
My thing is like, how can you praise this for the people in these comment sections and shit? How can you praise that? And how can you defend this? How can you defend somebody that is not giving you the whole truth, the whole story?
Rico, Gabriella Rico, rest in peace. Gabriella Rico, Gabriella Rico, Gabriella.
You know what the sad part is? Like Waterstyle just said, if they killed him right now, he'd be a martyr. If they killed him right now, he'd be a martyr for nothing. In reality, for nothing. Because he didn't expose nothing. He didn't eradicate nothing. He didn't stand on shit. This is all gossip. This is all gossip. Until you put the proof on the table, the footage on the table, it's all gossip. It never happened. It never happened. That's the era we live in today. That's why, whenever something's going on, people pull their phones out, because we really do live in that era now where it's like, bro, if it's not recorded, it never happened. You know what I'm saying? And you see how fast shit, even with that weird shit, the Miami alien invasion shit, people pulled their phones out and was recording whatever the hell was going on over there.
Rico, she said the same thing I said. Then she got vanished and disappeared, and she was a model, and then she got erased from
the sad part is, if this dude just disappeared today, the character of Ryan Garcia, if he disappeared today, you know how many people would be fucking dick riding and be like, you know what I'm saying? He'd be on the conspiracy theorist martyr Mount Rushmore. Like, Ryan Garcia, man, he was a real one. Ryan Garcia, man. He was a real one, man. Fucking Ryan Garcia, man. It'd be somebody shedding tears over this dude, bro. It would be another clown that they would have on. Yeah, he'd be a legend. He'd be a legend. And everybody, but you see what they did to Ryan Garcia, like, bro. They probably just put a wig on this nigga and sent him to Cuba or some shit, man. Send that nigga to Bali. And they put a wig on him and sent him to another country, bro. If he lose this fight, I'm gonna predict it right now. If Ryan Garcia lose this fight, they're gonna put a wig on this nigga and ship him out of here. Oh my god. Unbelievable. The hell is this? He said his charity for Save the Children will blow up too. So he has a charity. So is this some money laundering shit going on here? Is that what's happening right now? Is that what's happening right now? Is this a now it's making sense if this is a real thing. Let's see. And see, this is a rabbit hole. He fights for children, y'all. Let's see. We going down a rabbit hole on Good Friday, y'all. We going down a rabbit hole on a Good Friday afternoon, y'all. All right. The Heart of Fire. Free the Children t-shirt, $100. Oh my goodness. Fear no man, only God. They got a 3X for the big for the Lizzo built bitches. They got a 3X, y'all. First 2,000 shirts. Look at this. Every purchase supports children in need directly. Wait, are we talking about like children in Africa? Are we talking about like, I don't even know what that means. It's children in need. Like, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? Children in need. Like, directly? What do you mean? First 2,000 shirts signed by Ryan Garcia. $100 a shirt. Fight trafficking, support kids, fuel our mission. Oh man, it's looking. I want to know, are they getting, so if I pay $100 for this t-shirt, is $100 going towards the trafficking and all of this shit? Heart of Fire is the is the only official website of Ryan Garcia. So for all we know, this could just be a commercial. This for all we know, it could be a commercial. All of these YouTube videos and these X videos or whatever, it could just be a commercial. You know what I mean? This nigga's retarded, bro. He said $100 is going for the gas to put in the van to transport the children. Shit. That's crazy as hell. He said that's gas money. Ain't that about a bitch? Ain't that about a bitch? The Heart of Fire, Heart of Fire,
This fight is so much bigger than just a fight. This one is for the children.
Winners win. It's over. There he's done it again. Ryan Garcia. I'm going to fight. This kid is a superstar. I'm going to work. I'm going to press forward. I'm going to do everything in my power. Ryan Garcia.
This here is all about my wife, my kids, the life that I live. Wow. I was his. It was right what I did.
If DMX was still alive, he'd be like, nigga, don't bring me into this bullshit. I ain't got nothing to do with this.
My ups and downs, my slips, my falls, my trials and tribulations, my heart, my walls.
Look at the idol worship, too. He just fights people for a living. I could go outside and fight somebody. Like, what? I don't understand, dude. I don't get it. He makes millions of dollars from just fighting people. Some barbaric bullshit, right? You got teachers out here, nurses, all people that save people, actually like save these fucking avatars every day. They don't get paid shit. Teachers out here is fucking, you know what I'm saying, babysitters and dealing with these demonic ass kids all day. They don't get paid shit. But people that do this dumb bounce a ball throw a punch and don't even throw no damn punches. They be 3 minutes go by, nigga threw 4 punches. I mean, this shit is crazy, bro. This shit is crazy, bro. April 20th. So that's when. So hopefully after April 20th, we can be done with this shit. Hopefully after April 20th, we can be done with this shit. Because this is just annoying. This is annoying. And that's what's that, 420? Ain't that Hitler's birthday? Right. There's no kids. There's no damn kids on the website. Ain't no damn kids on the website. So there's for the children, for the kids. Oh, that's crazy. So you telling me this dude is grifting off of fucking kids, bro? He's grifting off of kids? Is that what you're telling me? He talks about the children. You know, Ryan Garcia love the kids. Ryan Garcia love the kids. Marty Marr love the kids.
Leverage my platform for what? For the kids. So, dude, they're pinning hats on me. I'm being serious right now. At the end of the day, I got a lot of people that told me not to do this, that it's going to get bad for me. I don't care. I live for God. I don't live for anybody else. I'm going to touch this really quick. Really quick. The rules of satanic worship is it needs to be in your plain sight. That's all I'm going to say. So everything that I'm saying is right in front of your face, and you're not doing anything about it. You're not doing anything about it. I'm screaming to the world, putting my reputation on the line. I got people wanting to cancel the fight. People telling me I need to go to a mental rehab to put me into the psych ward because I'm speaking the truth. Please help me and you help the children. You ask me what the next step is? I feel like we need to get together and you help the children. You ask me what the next step is? I feel like we need to get together. Palestine ain't the only island. That's what I will say. They blackmail each other so they can have a union where they won't snitch on each other.
So you said it's all regulated from the top. The top calls it. Who is
whoever is guilty?
Let me ask this. Hold on.
Whoever's guilty in power is making the guy that's not guilty feel pressure.
All right. So who is in power? Who's controlling all?
Nigga got a fucking Harry Potter. He got a fucking Gryffindor. The wand is up his ass. No Diddy.
All this thing that you're talking about, all this shit going down. Who is the top people that are
Be
doing?
careful with that too.
Sorry, this is
You're aiming
powerful.
that at everybody.
My bad. Apologies.
Okay.
I'll turn it the other way.
Yeah.
Well,
Who is the top people that are making all these decisions that are people up and doing all what you're saying?
Well, it's a big power. I mean, it's a whole triangle thing. But I'll tell you this. I won't say no names.
No names.
In the Catholic Church, if you look at the global scale of molestation and all of that, it's a global thing. They did a movie about it called Spotlight. So if the Vatican is in that much control and power, and that's affecting around the whole world, and none of the
He actually said the V word. Wow. See, because they keep saying they. Very few people actually say Vatican. Very few people say Jesuits. Very few people. And it said this movie Spotlight. What the fuck is this?
none of the priests ever go to jail. They just ship them somewhere else. So that's one point of power. But it goes everywhere, bro. It's not just the Vatican. It's the people your politicians? Why do you think Jeffrey Epstein? Why do you think all those names came out? Why do you think there's presidents on there? Bro, this is just a thing that these weirdos do.
So you think there's more like islands that like nobody
For
talks
sure,
about?
100%.
There's more of the, of course there has to be, right? There has to be.
It's a, what was it, $150 billion industry? Human trafficking.
I mean, it's a horrible thing. I mean, that's the one thing.
But yeah, it's a
anything
horrible,
involving children,
it's a
that is
horrible thing.
disgusting.
But nobody wants to do anything about it. Oh, Ryan, shut up. I'm the only one talking about it.
But we're having it on our platform to talk about it.
I love it.
So there you go.
I love it. See, and I appreciate
Scary
you guys.
shit,
I
yeah.
appreciate you guys letting me talk the way I want to talk on this.
This thing said scary shit. That shit is funny, man.
Obviously, I've already said this online, so it doesn't really matter, you know. But it just pisses me off because, you know, everybody wants me to stop from talking about it, but you know, these little kids don't have a voice. You know, they're getting abused and nobody's sticking up for them. I'd rather do it and make myself look a fool for some kids.
I love that.
If I lose everything for some kids, great.
Yeah,
I'm okay with that.
we agree with that.
I agree with
I
that.
don't see how anyone can disagree with that specific point on
Right.
the human trafficking
Right.
stuff.
Yeah.
But
Nobody
do you ever think other stuff you say might sound like a little out there? So then it kind of
I just want
clouds
to know
people's overall opinion?
which one would they say that's a little out there, that because I always tell people I feel I have not said one lie. Now, if I did say a lie, I would be a man and be like, yo, know what? Maybe I was tripping there. But I just want to know what people will say. Well, where's the lie at?
I think you said it's all regulated from the top.
So I'm sure you saw the clip where Ryan Garcia was talking to Andrew Tate on Twitter, and then Ryan Garcia told him that they tied him.
Listen when they say focus on you, cause God got me. And if I don't,
does it ever piss you off?
Think about it. Let them.
Ryan Garcia got on TikTok Live exposing more things about.
So you said it's all regulated.
Ryan Garcia just posted a bunch of stories on TikTok saying that he's posting tomorrow. He's not mentally ill.
Hey,
and preparing for the
can we just be honest, man? These people doing these reactions and shit, they don't give a fuck about these kids, man. They trying to make some money. These people on TikTok and listen, man, my channel not even monetized, dog. So we working for free. Okay. We working for free on Easter Sunday. Did I say it was Good Friday, dog? What the fuck? We working for free on Easter Sunday. Gang on the gang. Like, let's have a real conversation, man. These motherfuckers doing these reactions, bro. They doing this shit for the money, bro. It's gossip to them. That's all this shit is. They don't give a fuck about these kids getting fucking hog-tied and all types of fucking, these children is being put in all types of fucking bondage positions and shit, brand new positions we ain't never seen before. Getting broomsticks shoved up their ass, man. Just like, motherfuckers boiling hot water on the babies and shit. These people don't give a damn, bro, because it's not affecting them and it's not affecting their family. These people don't care, man. These people want clout, man. They doing these reactions because they want clout. They don't care, man. When it really come down to it, it's a real small percentage of people that would actually take another individual's life to protect a child. It's a small percentage, bro. It's a small percentage of people that would genuinely put their life on the line to save a child that they don't even know. Let's have a real conversation, bro. Let's have a real conversation. People ain't taking, they ain't using their PTO to go fight, trafficking crimes. Let's have a real conversation. Americans say, hey man, I'm gonna need off next Thursday. Yeah, man, I'm gonna go check out these tunnels and shit that I was hearing about on TikTok. Yeah, so I'm gonna need off next Thursday. I might need off Friday too, because I might get into some shit. Get the fuck out of here, man. Niggas ain't. That's what I'm trying to figure out. That's what I'm trying to figure out. So I'm about to end this shit because that's what I'm trying to figure out. I didn't even know you could hear that shit. I was hoping y'all couldn't hear that shit. Shit. But yeah, there's that, man. There's that. Man. And it's like, that's human trafficking and shit like that, bro. It has to be, man. It's probably $1 trillion business. You know what I'm saying? So these people, for all we know, these people that are donors to these world leaders, man, they probably involved in that shit. So how can you stop an organization that is funding the world leaders, that's funding the government, that's funding the ABC mafias? How do you stop that when they're above it? How do you stop that? Human slavery is probably, and I'll just say probably because I don't like speaking in absolutes, but human slavery has to be the most profitable organization in this satanic simulation realm. You know? I mean, on a sex trafficking level down to our level, labor, human slavery, human labor, it's all the same shit. You know what I'm saying? It's all the same shit, man. He said this planet is a farm. Yeah, he said chattel slavery. He said, I wish Captain Save-A-Ho turned into Captain Save-A-Kid. Yeah, they fucking with the live. I say they fucking with the live. Yeah, man. Don't get Kelly started looking into your ass because Kelly will fucking find some shit. Kelly will find some shit that you thought you had deleted off the internet. Okay. All right. All right. So we're gonna go ahead and get up out of here. I'm gonna get ready for work. Shout out Water Style. We're gonna be doing episode of Paradigm. I want to say on Tuesday. So definitely chime in. I'll make a let people know update video. But on Tuesday we will be doing another episode of Paradigm with Water Style. We'll get to know her story. Shout out Lobo for pulling up last night. Like I said, I'm just trying to, put out as much content as possible. It's some things going on in my life where I don't know if I'm gonna be able to make as much content as I want to. Hey, fuck you. I did. That nigga was just waiting for me to say that. He ain't say nothing. He ain't say shit in the last 30 minutes. He was just waiting for me to say that shit. Oh. So we're gonna learn about her story and things of that nature, man. Like I said, my life is about to be crazy as hell, man. So, but like I said, you can't have no fear out here. You just gotta go, man. You gotta take what the universe give you, man. It's as simple as that. You gotta take what the universe give you. Can't be out here forcing shit. Okay. And it is what it is. I was at work and I was driving past this church, And you know how they had like the little signs out front, and they had their little catchphrases, and you know what I'm saying? And it said give it to God and go to sleep. And I was like, bro, I love that. Just give it to the creator. Release whatever the fuck negative energy you holding on to and go to sleep. I love that shit. You feel me? I did want to see what they was talking about on Twitter. Because there actually are people that's calling him out, actually. Bro, what the fuck? He said they're gonna come out with a strand. They're gonna come out with a strand of weed called Ryan Garcia. Bro, alright. Yeah. So my neighbors like they leave. My neighbors leave and then their dogs just start barking and shit for like hours.
Well, here, it's cold and warm. Have you food and water? I'm just gonna leave it.
Get the f away from my city! Coward, trash you all!
Well, here, it's cold and warm.
I'll smash your face open!
Jesus Christ.
All right, well, I'll leave it right here. Oh. I tried to give her some food and water. I can't believe she threw that.
They got I Love Jesus shirt though.
See that? Just freaking. She was doing this that handstand. Did you see that? On the head, she was like smoking, and her eyes, I can't explain the look in her eyes, but so this is a learning lesson for you guys. Listen, demons are real. You'll encounter them. People are possessed and oppressed by demons, and whenever that happens, you have to understand. Nothing can come against you when you have Jesus Christ. That's why I'm not afraid. We can't be afraid when we encounter people.
You hear that, Hurricane? This message is intended to reach Hurricane in the chat. You hear that?
Like this, because the battles won 2,000 years ago, and Jesus is way stronger and way greater than any other force. We can't keep pushing and pushing and pushing on people and shoving something down people's throat when they don't want freedom for themselves. We tried.
All right, no Diddy. Yeah, it's just kind of weird that there's no.
I don't want her to lose it. I don't want her to, go through anything I went through. I don't wish that upon anybody.
Wow! I feel violated right now.
Was that Pink? She was about to eat this nigga, bro. She was about to eat this nigga, man.
Wow. Just lean into me again. You smell amazing. How old are you? Thank you.
Oh yeah, they didn't ran through Bieber, bro. Oh man, they had a field day with Bieber. Oh shit.
How old are you?
I'm 16. I'll be 17
The bussy smorgasbord with Bieber. I feel bad for him.
in like 2 weeks.
I don't ever remember smelling that good at 16. Like that was bad.
Yeah.
Wow, look at your eyes. What music are you listening to?
Wow. Okay, this is my future ex-wife right here. This bitch is like a whole alien right here, though. I love me some Carrie, man. I love me some Carrie. Oh my god, I love me some Carrie. I will put her in a fucking headlock. Let me not say that.
We have to be naked on stage during one full song, or drink a cup of blended worms. or Justin Bieber?
I have like little girl fans. I can't go.
My parents never gave me the sex talk. Okay. So why don't you give me the sex talk? I feel uncomfortable right now. Oh. Why do you want to know the sex talk from a 15-year-old boy? That's pretty weird.
Wow. See, I never paid attention to Justin Bieber ever. He was just, you know, I felt weird. Even but this motherfucker seemed like he had some common sense about him, bro. He seemed like he actually had some common sense about him.
Let's talk about the album.
You ain't been calling me and hanging out the way we used to hang out.
Well, I mean, you try to get in contact with me, through all.
Yo, did he be mad? Fucking like he always do that shit. Even with Fabulous, he was like, "You don't never why you don't never party with me? You don't never party with me, bro? Cause you a weirdo, man. If you gotta constantly ask people why they don't want to be around you, bro, you weird, man. You weird.
All my, partners and whatnot.
Fucking weirdo, man." You gotta keep asking people why they don't want to be around you. It's because you weird, man. Fuck wrong with this nigga, dog? I'm not gonna see this shit till like 3 o'clock. This is the eclipse. Let the lion roar. Hail, hail, lion roar.
Nobody took you serious. They're like, yo, Devin's easy work. And then we win, and then I wasn't even worried about it.
And then I started beating this
I was beating everybody.
Beating you.
Nah,
beating out of you.
No, you started off with somebody else, and you beat that guy.
But let you say something about LeBron James. I'm telling you, man. Let you say something about LeBron James, bro. And that shit right there look gay as hell. Look at this dude. Don't that look like nigga ambidextrous on the bussy ambidextrous side of the game? It look like he's just jacking off 2 dicks. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is what he do. This is what he do. Look like he jacking off 2 dicks at the same time and shit. Like, what's up with this nigga, man? He the GOAT, the gobbler, the greatest gobbler of all time. No Diddy. This nigga weird, man. Look, even the people was like, what the fuck is this nigga doing? Now, are we swimming now? Are we swimming now? This nigga need to re-engineer his brain, bro. I think LeBron is re-engineering his brain. What the fuck are you doing, nigga? Did all that to be 4-10, be 4-6. Fucking weirdo, man. This dude is such a bum. He got to open up portals and shit to still be a mid basketball player. Fuck out of here, man.
Ayer, el 26 de marzo.
This nigga Kanye, man. It's hard to take a nigga with pantyhose on his face seriously, man. Let's have a real conversation, bro. This nigga got pantyhose over his lips and shit, man.
Killed me like they killed Michael Jackson or JFK, then or Aaron. What is the guy's name? Aaron Carter, the guy who wanted to talk to me about the Harley Pasternak situation. If they did do that, they would say, "Oh, it's Ye."
One thing I will say about Kanye, he was naming names though. Every time he made a post or he talked about somebody, he was naming names. He was naming names. I will give that to Kanye. Unlike this bitch ass nigga over here.
His mental health. So
I own half of Sony's publishing and I'm leaving them, and they're very angry at me. And Tommy Mottola is a devil.
So it looks like Kanye West's claims that Michael Jackson was eliminated by industry higher-ups are back in the spotlight, and it's all thanks to this new lawsuit that was filed against Diddy. Now, if you're wondering what Diddy has to do with Michael Jackson's death, well, prepare to have your mind blown because the details are absolutely insane. So you remember how Kanye revealed his former personal trainer, Harley Pasternak, tried to institutionalize him, and then everyone claimed Kanye was crazy? Well, what's actually crazy is that Harley was revealed to have previously worked as an intelligence agent for the Canadian military, and it now turns out Michael Jackson might have had his own Harley Pasternak. It's this guy, Fahim Mohammed, who also happens to be Diddy's chief of security. Fahim was mentioned several times in the latest lawsuit against Diddy filed by producer Rodney Lil Rod Jones, and according to Lil Rod, Fahim acted as the connection between Diddy and law enforcement, ensuring that Diddy could run what Lil Rod called criminal enterprise without any interference from the authorities. But that's just the tip of the iceberg. There's much more to unpack here. From Fahim's alleged ties to government intelligence agencies, Michael Jackson's war against Sony Music, Diddy's connection to Sony Music higher-ups, and much, much more. So let's get into the details.
I refused to take this, right? You understand that if I had taken the medication, I would not be here, and it would have been, he was deeply troubled. We miss him. We love his music, though.
Well, they would have Britney Spears you. I mean, look at
They would have Michael Jackson.
or worse, yeah.
Okay, so let's first talk about all the suspicious details about MJ's death and his highly publicized feud with Sony Music. On June 24th, 2009, the night before Michael Jackson died, his personal physician, Dr. Murray, gave him a mix of meds to help him sleep. However, nothing was working, so in the morning hours of June 25th, Dr. Murray decided to administer
This nigga Michael Jackson created a brand new race. I still don't know what fucking color that nigga was, man.
a propofol injection. This seemingly did the trick, and Dr. Murray left Michael sleeping to use the bathroom. However, when he returned
This nigga ain't got a fucking ponytail, dog. He got a Jerry curl ponytail.
minutes later, he found Michael unresponsive with
He got a Jerry tail.
a weak pulse. Dr. Murray performed CPR for about 10 minutes and administered something to counteract the sedative OD. But surprisingly, a 911 call wasn't made until 12:21 p.m.
Yo, what the fuck?
Almost an hour and a half after the initial discovery. Dr. Murray quickly arrived. They performed CPR for another 42 minutes and then rushed Michael to the Ronald Reagan UCLA Medical Center. But sadly, nothing could be done, and at 2:26 p.m. on June 25th, 2009, the King of Pop was declared dead. And once the initial shock wore off, the internet became a breeding ground for various theories, with fans questioning the official story. According to the autopsy report, Michael's cause of death was propofol intoxication, and it was officially ruled as a homicide. Dr. Murray quickly became the prime suspect, especially when it was revealed that he had used an unconventional CPR method on Michael. The LAPD and the DEA launched an investigation, but MJ's fans speculated that the police might be trying to hide something. Reports in the media suggested that the LAPD didn't properly seal Michael's house to prevent mishandling.
Listen, man, I ain't gonna lie, that shit was hilarious though. The nigga said he says she got a light-skinned friend look like Michael Jackson, got a dark-skinned friend look. I don't know what this motherfucker, to this day, we ain't never seen another whatever this dude is. Michael Jackson is a transhuman. Unbelievable. What the hell is this? Oh shit. We about to get in trouble, y'all. We about to get in trouble, y'all. Don't this look like a Beyonce concert? This look like some shit Beyonce would do or some shit Rihanna would do. It looked like it just looked like possession. Like that's why I never got this whole like dancing shit. You look at these entertainers and they just look possessed. I'm like, why is you throwing your body around like that? You need to go, like my grandma would literally say, you need to go sit the fuck down somewhere. You need to go sit. My grandma would say, sit your fucking ass down somewhere. Act like you got some sense. That's what my grandma would say if she ever seen some shit like this. You got people say that she get it, girl. She ate that. She ate that chair dance ritual. The fuck is you talking about? Fucking dumb motherfucker. I mean, the Jezebel is Jezebelin, ain't she? The Jezebel is Jezebelin. Can you imagine being like the designated lodge whore? Like you gotta fuck all of these musty ass. You gotta fucking suck all of these musty ass Luciferians, bro. Can you imagine that being your occupation and shit? Unbelievable. You just got wrinkly. You got wrinkly, musty, Satanist, erectile dysfunction penis in your throat all night. Luciferian nut. So yeah. He said they gonna be shape shifting during the orgy. That's insane. That is insane, bro.
What do they think of us?
I worked here for 11 years, and
Now, how do you apply to work at the Bohemian Grove? What is this? Is this on ZipRecruiter? Do we have to go on Indeed? Where do we go to apply to be an employee of the Bohemian Grove? What do? We gotta. And what's the pay looking like?
educated myself.
What do they think of us?
Well,
Expendable fodder units is what they're
no, the truth is, when you're quiet and you listen, you learn. And around these people, the quieter you are, the more you learn. I knew about the cloning of sheep before it happened, years. I knew about HIV and mosquitoes years before they knew about. Because the old men, they get freaked out and they have these big conferences with the head, health people of the world. I was friends with the paramedics. But I'm really happy this day has come. I've been wanting it for a really long time. I could tell you that they refer to everybody outside the club as little men. Every single man is a little man unless you're in this club. They are the brainstorm of everything that happens. They are the movers, the shakers. But I can tell you this, that every sheriff you see is bought out. They have no integrity. Doesn't matter if you know them on the street and they're nice and they smile at you. When it comes around Bohemian Club, everyone's bought out. It's underage prostitute. It's always been going on. That's not the point. The point is the big picture, and that's the big news. The banks that got built, everything's been decided here.
So yeah, there's that, y'all. Here we go with this shit. I was waiting for this. The Simpsons predicted the collapse of Baltimore Bridge. You can't make this shit up, bro.
And to prove I'm not bluffing, watch this. Oh my God, the 59th Street Bridge.
Maybe it just collapsed on its own.
We can't take that chance.
You always say that. I want to take a chance.
Collapsed on its own. You have 72 hours. And to prove I'm not bluffing, watch this.
You ever feel like they're just like now they're just going out of their way now to make everything that happens, you know, a Simpsons prediction?
Oh my God, the 59th.
You know what I mean?
This biblical.
Let me ask y'all a question. It's gonna be the last video I'm playing. I definitely gotta go. Are y'all gonna look up at the eclipse? Like, are y'all gonna stare at it, or should we not do that? I'm trying to figure out because I want to look up at it, but I'm scared. I don't want to get no like spiritual download or some. I don't want like a satanic download, and then next thing I know, I'm wearing thongs and crop tops and shit. Man, I'm genuinely scared. I don't want no. I don't want no bussy downloads and no Diddy downloads. I don't want none of that, man. I'm kind of scared to look up at it because you don't know what. You know what I'm saying? What they might be trying to transfer, what kind of information they might be trying to transfer to us, man. Are y'all going to be looking up at this shit? Because they got these glasses. They giving out these glasses to the kids and shit. You know what I mean? Is this shit, you think this shit is going to, could it like fry our pineal gland or?
Cool event.
The sheriff called me yesterday, and after he got done telling me everything inside this meeting that was happening, I pretty much was nerve rattled after what I heard. Who was this meeting with? It's with Homeland Security. People.
I think this is JW. I forget his name, but I used to watch him on YouTube all the time. And it's cool seeing like people be consistent over a year. I'm talking about people be making this, they just making this content for years. So I've been watching him. I know when I heard his voice, I kind of remember who he was and shit.
Want to do us harm, use an event like this where a lot of people are gathered to do some type of terror event.
The director of the Lake County Emergency Management Agency told me they've been preparing for the solar eclipse now for about 2 years.
They've been preparing for this for 2 years. Imagine that, for 2 years. He said, during the solar eclipse, while people are all out
Saying, I can't move that, but it said there's a power plant might go out
there looking, they're planning, the intel that they've got is a possible biological attack on people while the solar eclipse is freaking happening.
Like, here's from Kenton County Homeland Security and Emergency Management. Here's what you should do before. Ensure you have a full gas tank. Ensure you are stocked on groceries. Have alternative communications for an eclipse that's going to last about an hour. And here's another one. Buy necessary groceries and gas. Expect heavy traffic and long lines for local services.
Oklahoma, the National Guard will have guardsmen present for the total solar eclipse on April 8th. Communication facilities could become overloaded, possibly making cell phone calls difficult. The 22 members of an elite chemical, biological, and radiological and nuclear unit will be housed in Broken Bow, in addition to up to 110 to 150 Oklahoma Highway Patrol troopers. There will be about 150 other first responders and volunteers, with many staying at either the sports complex in Broken Bow or in Idabel. There will be about 150 other first responders and volunteers, with many staying at either.
All right, y'all. All right, y'all. Yeah. If I keep scrolling, I'm security been. So, I appreciate everybody chiming in on the conversation. I'm gonna go ahead and get up out of here. If you want to support the channel, hit the Cash App $ Low-Key T Live. I repeat, $ Low-Key T Live. Once again, on Tuesday, we're gonna have another episode of Paradigm. I'm gonna give everybody an update. Definitely come by. It's gonna be a good show. You feel me? You feel me? Perfect time for China to test out the artificial sun. And it's funny because it's like artificial sun. You think about the artificial sun of like Jesus Christ. So like, you know, the man-made Project Blue Beam Rapture. You feel me? He said we don't get no sun over here. You from Drake's hood? You from Toronto? Or is that that's Canada? Blood moons. Oh yeah. We'll see what happens. I'm gonna see y'all on the other side, man. See y'all on the other side. So I just hope no weird shit happen, man. I just hope no weird shit happen. You know? These dogs, I'm telling you, these dogs will literally do this for like 5-6 hours. Cause like what happens is like one dog barks and then the other dog barks. And then that just triggers. It's like a triggering effect. Like one dog, but if one dog just stopped fucking barking, the other dog will stop. But they bark and then it triggers the other one. And then they just go back and forth for hours, bro. It's just so fucking annoying, bro. It's so fucking annoying. It's so annoying, dude. Let's see. Do I have any outro music? I don't know. We might do a show tonight. What's today? Sunday? Maybe we'll do a show tonight. We'll see what happens. I don't know. We'll see what happens. All right, y'all. I'll catch you on the next one.
Narcissists have a hard time responding to criticism, even when they're in the wrong.
If it's fuck me, then it's fuck you. If we keep the score, I'm up on you. If it's fuck me, then it's fuck you. You must got a demon or something. Must be possessing of something. I'm in possession of something. Disrespect me, get I'm dumping. Stab me in the back. I knew you was fronting. I just want to tell the truth. You a liar. Attention, you love it. 99 problems, you became 100. You need to pray and repent. I had a prayer in the pen. Look at me now. I'm manifesting again. Declaring the biz. If it's fuck me, then it's fuck you. I'm not playing the fence. To be my therapist, I'm ready to vent. I get nauseous around a narcissist. Tell the people who you really is. Offline, yeah, you